Hey, this is Dan LaBelle with Music City Hypnotherapy, and I am here with my cousin Will today. I wanted to do a little video about how to do a quick stress relief on the spot technique. It's a simple meditative technique. I think Richard Bandler said that it originated from a Hindu prayer. And it's the idea of taking an emotion, something that's very subjective, and framing it in a perspective to where you can kind of put your hands on it. You can kind of manipulate that emotion easier once you can connect to it with your senses, if that makes sense. So, Will, you got a moderately big test coming up. You want to tell us a little bit about it?
So it's a 7-hour test encompassing physical, chemistry, physics, organic biology, and it determines whether or not I'll get into med school.
Yeah, so relatively important.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, right. Okay. I'm sure you studied, I'm sure that you prepared, you feel good, but you could feel a little better. Okay. Tell me about how you're feeling about it right now. Just give me a little bit of a description.
Kind of really stressed, and I mean, even when I've been preparing and like taking the test before and practice test, I get very stressed and overthink things, and whenever I'm trying to read, it feels like I have no idea what I just read because everything in my mind is so like clouded and feels like it's just in a rush, and then just rushing through everything when I don't need to.
Absolutely. So like when you're relaxed and we're just having a comfortable conversation, I'm asking you information about chemistry as if I was smart enough to ask you information about chemistry. You'd be able to recall that information just like that, okay? But if you're being put under pressure and you've got a lot of stress that's been piled up, that kind of clouds your ability to recall information like you know that you can, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, cool. So what I want to do is I want to just give you a little tool for if you find yourself, like that stress can kind of become cumulative, and for a little bit you might be able to handle it, but after a while it might kind of wear on you. So if you're in the middle of your test and you need to kind of have a little bit of relief, you can do this exercise and it won't take 30 seconds, okay? But we're going to do it a little bit more intensely right now, okay? So I want you to close your eyes and then just kind of clear your mind. But I want you to think about that stress, okay? Just for the sake of the exercise, I want you to think about the greatest amount of pressure that can possibly be weighing on your shoulders, okay? Now, on a scale of 1 to 10 right now, how intense is that feeling?
It's about a 9.
It's about a 9, wow, okay. If you can crank it up even a little higher, just to show yourself that you can control it, okay? Now, as you feel that feeling, I want you to do a quick body scan. We hold all of our emotions within our bodies. Sometimes that's why I think we call them feelings. So as you do a quick body scan, I want you to ask yourself where you're holding that stress.
It's in 3 spots.
Okay.
In my chest, I can feel pressure. I can feel my shoulders tense and kind of hunch over, and I feel my mind kind of getting cloudy.
Okay.
Just imagining myself trying to read.
What color is it?
Green.
It's green, okay. Now what I want you to do is with that next deep breath that you take, I want you to push that green out in front of you. And that's an energy, so it's going to take on a little bit of a cloud. It's going to form in front of your face like a little bit of a cloud. And since it's an energy, it's not going to be stagnant. It's going to start moving. It might start even spinning around. What direction does it spin?
To the right.
To the right. Okay. Now what I want you to do is with that next breath, I want you to reverse its direction to where it starts to spin towards the left, and as soon as it reverses, it changes colors ever so slightly, doesn't it?
Yeah.
What color does it change to?
Orange.
Orange. So then it spins faster and faster, and the faster it spins, the more orange it becomes. Just letting it spin faster and faster, getting more intense, more in control, the faster and faster it spins. And since you've already reversed that emotion, what you're going to notice is that color is going to reverse, and that emotion is going to reverse, and it's just going to spin faster and faster, become more and more orange. And because you've already reversed the direction at which it was spinning, you're going to reverse that emotion, and it's going to become stronger and stronger. And what was stressed before is just going to become lighter and lighter and more free. And is that orange a beautiful enough color for you to be able to connect to it right now?
Absolutely.
Okay, so I want you to, with your next breath, take it back in and let it start at your forehead and just trickle down all the way to your chest to where that completely illuminates your body. And I want you to ask yourself, on a scale of 1 to 10, it's important that we check, what level is that stress at right now?
3.
You can handle a 3, can't you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That, in fact, a 3 might be enough to keep you sharp. So when you're ready, you can open your eyes, you can come back. You're in complete control. Feels good, doesn't it?
That feels good.
Awesome. So you think that you could do something like that on your own?
Yeah.
Yeah? It's just a wonderful exercise for teaching your brain how to switch gears. Do you have any questions?
No, that's great.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Well, thank you, Will. Appreciate it.
Cool.